Pound for Pound Boxing Channel. It's your host Frederick. It's like what? I don't know. 1, 2 in the morning here in Florida, in America. I received news that supposedly Anthony Joshua wants to offer Deontay Wilder like 24 million for the fight. Me personally, I think it's an act of desperation in my part. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. I think he desperate as shit to make this fight. You should have been made this fight like all the fans have been telling you for years, man. Instead of fighting puss ass Povetkin, no disrespect, but instead of fighting Povetkin and all these other people, you know what I'm saying? There's a rumor that you're supposed to fight the winner of Dillian White and Chisora over there in the UK. You say you signed a 2-fight deal for Wembley. Now all of a sudden you fought Povetkin in this one fight in September, and supposedly the second fight to complete the deal is supposed to be in April. But now we're hearing that you supposedly want either Wilder, or if not Wilder in Wembley, you'll just replace you'll just come over here and fight Big Baby supposedly. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but all I know is when it comes to that little 24 million deal that you trying to supposedly want to give Wilder. We about to put you through all the stuff that you done put us through. First of all, I need to see proof of funds. I need proof of funds for that 24 million. Number one. Number one, I need proof of funds, baby. I don't believe you. I need to know where that money's coming from. I'm gonna talk just like Eddie Hearn was talking when it came to Al Heyman and Showtime and Steven Espinoza or whatever. Man, they said that, and man, that money was there, bro. You really questioning Al Heyman and how he do business? No, we got more money. He got way more money than y'all. Come on, man. But it's just funny. I need to see proof of funds when it comes to your funds, cause the zone ain't looking right. The zone looking ugly. I think more pressure is getting put on you, and you're failing. All the fights is trash. Everybody's complaining. I've never seen this many people complain about fights in forever, man, for real. Like, just like, oh man, these fights suck. That's crazy. Number one. Number two, now you want to fight Wilder when Wilder's been trying to fight you, going through negotiations, that whole process, the back and forth, all the lies. Come on, man. I was listening to the Boxing Voice today, right? And they had Deontay Wilder's trainer, one of his trainers slash managers on there, and he was just talking about the difference between Deontay Wilder. I mean, the difference between Tyson Fury and AJ as far as negotiations. And they would say it was like night and day. It was like an evil girlfriend, and then you leave the evil girlfriend and get with a girl that's like totally different. Just a breath of fresh air. Everything was easy. They knew what they wanted. They didn't, nobody fucked around and shitted on anybody. Everything was open and honest. And basically what he was saying was, if they want to do a deal or something like that, let's sit down and put everything on the table, all the lies, everything. And that should be done like that, man. Put everything on the table, because one side saying one thing, the other side saying another thing. But the weird thing about it is, you don't have no videos about Deontay Wilder and his team opening their mouth up, saying one thing and contradicting themselves in the next video. We have lots of videos of AJ saying one thing, going against it, saying something else. Eddie Hearn coming out saying this and saying that, saying it's countless amounts of that. Come on, man. I just don't understand it. But so now all of a sudden now, in my mind, it's like, okay, you signed a deal with Wembley Stadium. Now you can get out of that second fight and come to America. But yet that wasn't available for you to do, as far as like when Wilder wanted you, we're gonna pay the 50 million and we come to America. AJ was like, no. And then, matter of fact, when he came to America for the Canelo fight, he went on ESPN and said, oh well, I have obligations with my money and different businesses, so that 50 million, I have to split with my team and do this and do that. So would Wilder be wrong if he said, hey, that 24 million, man, I can't do it because I gotta split it with my team. I need to see proof of funds, and I got to split it with my team. We're going to negotiate with you guys for about 4 months, 4 or 5 months. Waste your time and go fight somebody else. Would they be wrong for that? Because that's exactly what happened with AJ. I just feel a certain way about that, man. I don't like liars, If you want to fight, let's fight. If you don't want to fight, say I do not want to fight. We will leave you alone. Don't mention my name anymore. If you're scared, say you scared. Period, bro. That's how I feel. That's where I come from. I'm not with all these games. This day and age, we don't have patience to be sitting around. This ain't gonna be no Mayweather Pacquiao kind of shit. We either gonna fight for undisputed, so it could be like Deontay said, one face, one name, or we just gonna you gonna stay over there and fight whoever you fight, and I'm gonna stay over there, and then we're gonna have to keep on asking answering these questions after our fight's over in these interviews and stuff, man. The truth gonna come out, man. But this my thing. You know Tyson Fury wants to fight Deontay Wilder. I don't know. I really don't know if that fight happens again. I think as far as Wilder is concerned, Wilder said he wants the rematch. He wants to right the wrong. He wants to, completely put all the doubt to shame and knock Tyson Fury out and be done with that. Tyson Fury, I think he might try to go fight AJ, but AJ's already said, "Hey, listen, I'm not interested in Tyson Fury. I want Wilder. I want the belt." So now Tyson Fury's kind of stuck. You better go fight Wilder. All I'm saying is, man, it's a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of lies. If Wilder takes the deal, I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got a problem with if he fights Tyson Fury. Just fight. I don't care. I just want to fight. I just want the best to fight the best, period. But this is my thing. This is what I think is going to be a deal breaker. They were negotiating before, right? He took the deal that they gave him or whatever like that, took everything. He said he wanted it to be the next fight. They couldn't guarantee that. That's why that was one of the main parts why the fight didn't happen. Because they couldn't guarantee it would be the next fight. They knew they had Povetkin. They knew they were gonna fight Povetkin first anyway. They wanted to lock him up money wise for that deal. But it was a rematch clause in it. That's what Deontay was really kind of upset about. He was like, okay, well, this is for undisputed. Got your belts. I got my belt. I'm a champion. I've been a champion longer than you have. And let's do a rematch clause. Don't have a rematch clause one way. That way, if AJ loses, he gets a rematch. But if I lose, I can't get a rematch. This is for undisputed. This would be no excuses. This is for undisputed for the heavyweight division. The most buzz the heavyweight division has had since Tyson and Lewis. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time, bro. What was that, 90s? I don't even know when that was. I don't remember when that was. That was a long time ago, bro. I remember sitting in my grandma's house watching that shit. But yeah, man, you're going to have to give it both ways. I honestly think Eddie Hearn is that desperate right now. He will give Deontay Wilder that 24 million, and don't just give him 24 million and say, "Oh, we gave you that extra." No, you better give me that 24 million. Since y'all got $1 billion over there, that's what you selling over there at the zone. I got $1 billion. We can make it happen. I want the best fighters in the world. Give me that 24 million. I want some money on the back end too, just like a pay-per-view. I don't know. We don't even know what numbers DAZN is doing over there, but guarantee you, that's gonna be the highest numbers DAZN will ever have. So that 24 million, you're gonna have to raise that up. You're gonna give me at least about another 10 off of that. So I'm gonna get 35 million out of a projected $100 million fight, which it really should be 50-50, but hey, whatever. And I want that rematch clause. So give me that 24 million. Give me that hypothetical pay-per-view or stream back end money, and I want a rematch clause. You know what I'm saying? Don't have it just one way. I don't have a problem. And Wilder said, I don't have a problem coming to the UK and fighting. I don't have a problem with you coming over here and fighting. I don't care. Let's just fight. So AJ, man, you backed into a hole, bruh. And I don't think they need to do some more media training with him or something, because he just run his mouth and say something that's totally contradictory and the opposite of what Eddie Hearn says, and then come back and say something totally different, man. They don't know what they want to do. I think they just shot themselves in the foot by putting out so much bullshit. They don't know what to do. Eddie Hearn too. Eddie Hearn is the worst. But see, over there, that shit'll work over there. Over here, we on your ass. Why do you think AJ scared to come fight here? But all of a sudden now, I want to fight Wilder. Or like today, I'm calling out Big Baby, blah, 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 I want to fight Big Baby. Man, shut up, bro. We knew that. That's what the plan was from the get-go. That's why you was stalling out over there. Wanted to get some buzz over Wilder stuff. Come over here, fight Big Baby for, one fight in New York or whatever like that. That's why Big Baby been fighting nobody but bums, no threats. They had that little fake little scrap or whatever like that at the press conference to, get the buzz all about the zone, get the attention on them. And now they back with this bullshit. The fight better happen. I honestly don't see it happen until like September or some shit like that in 2019, honestly. But hey, that's just me. Whatever. Some more news coming. You know what I'm saying? More boxing news. We got more fights coming up. I just had it. I just wanted to wait and really think this thing out for today. But I'm back on their ass tomorrow. Real, yeah. Remember that. It's your host Frederick. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. I'm telling you, Pound for Pound Boxing Channel. When I find out about it, y'all find out about it. I'ma holler at y'all.